I don't know about as we turn our attention now to NFL for Thursday on Thanksgiving. I don't know if this is going to be as fun and exciting to watch, but we'll talk about it anyway. Chicago Bears and the winless Detroit Lions. Chicago 3.5-point road favorites, 41.5 the total in this game. The Chicago Bears, man, they had everything looks like ready to go for them yesterday. No Lamar Jackson. Tyler Huntley ends up starting. They end up, leading the game late, and typical Bears cannot finish the game, cannot seal the win. Baltimore comes back, gets the 16-13 win, and now we got to worry about the health status of Justin Fields, who had a rib issue, suffered in that game against Baltimore, and he's questionable for this game. Andy Dalton had to take over for the Bears against the Ravens in that game. And we'll see who ends up having to start here. I think on a short week, Connor, because this is a Sunday to Thursday turnaround, doesn't bode well for Justin Fields and his ability to maybe get back on the field and start for the Bears in this game. All the Detroit Lions do, on the other hand, is find a way to hang in games, battle to the end, down to the wire, just give it their all. And they've given themselves a chance to win multiple times and just fell short. And they did it again against Cleveland, 13-10. Tied Pittsburgh 16-all the week before in that overtime game. The one thing I've noticed about Detroit, though, is the 2 games after their bye week, Connor, they've looked revitalized, refreshed. They've been better in terms of their defense has really picked it up. That's what I've been impressed with the Lions. Where's this defense come from all of a sudden? That's 2 weeks in a row against the Browns and Steelers. They've played very well on the defensive side of the ball. And I'll say this right now, Chicago's offense ain't Pittsburgh's. It ain't Cleveland's. So this should be a manageable matchup for the Detroit defense, which has improved in the 2 games following the bye week. I'm leaning dog. I'm leaning under right now in this game between the Bears and the Lions, and I would look in both directions. I think Detroit's live. I think they want nothing more than to give their what better way for the Detroit Lions team to treat this fan base that has just suffered so much for decades. Say, give thanks to this fan base that's still standing by you when you've been so bad for all these years. Give thanks by giving them a win. Give thanks by giving them their first win of the season. No better way to do that on Thanksgiving than right here in this spot at home. I think they've got a real shot for win number 1 here. Give me the Lions as a home dog. Lean under as well. What do you think?
Easier said than done there, Ian. I think all Lion fans want that. So they don't, go winless again. And the tie is not a win. That doesn't mean shit. So I think this is their shot too. I'd be shocked the way Fields, left. I don't think he's going to start in this game. Why? In a few days, you have Dalton back there. It's just ho-hum. I'm with you. There's no way. This is ugly. This is a tough one. It's not one I might not even bet. But I'm with you. With 3 in the hook, this is the Lions Super Bowl. All the eyes are on, even though, what are they placed in the game? Are they the early game?
Yeah, 12:30. The first game
the earlier
is Fox Television. Buck and Aikman are going to be there. They'd never in a million years do a Bears-Lions game this year, but because it's the Thanksgiving game, they've got to do it.
Yeah, it's the early one.
Sunday, 4 o'clock, Connor Mack. There is no shot, none, zero, that Joe Buck and Troy Aikman are doing the Bears and Lions if this is on a Sunday at 4 o'clock. No way.
Well, we'll just be quick because we're going to be with Jimmy tomorrow. We're going to go into detail about these games, so we'll just be fast. Yeah, to me, it's take the Lions in the 3.5. I don't love it. We'll get into all the injuries and more into that shit tomorrow. But, and then lean under. This has already got hit. I wish I was on both these unders right away. I had small, but I go, wow, I wish I had, a lot more money on that Ravens, Bears, and Browns, Lions games than I had. So I was kicking myself really hard. So even at 41.5, I don't know if it can get there. And lean on. This is their Super Bowl, Lions Super Bowl. All these teams lost too. These 2 teams lost. We'll get right to the next one. So a bunch of losers right before the big game on Thanksgiving.
Wasn't that freaky that every team playing on Thanksgiving Thursday in the NFL lost on Sunday? Every single one, all 6 of them that are playing on Thanksgiving Thursday lost on Sunday. Pretty amazing. Pretty weird that happened.